It's your red-pilled brown girl. Searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. Oh, when it just makes sense. Oh, it's your red-pilled brown girl. And get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl.
It's your red-pilled brown girl.
Yeah.
What up? 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 Hey everyone, it's Crystal. It's your red-pilled brown girl representing. That's right, the USA. Happy Veterans Day to all of my veterans. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, you guys. Some gave some gave all. I'm so grateful. So, today at church, we represented like Veterans Day. Like, you know, like people don't even think about like Veterans Day anymore. I don't know why, because I literally have no why. I wish I knew why. Hey, Leanne, that's my cruise buddy. So I don't know why people don't celebrate Veterans Day. Like my son's father is actually a veteran, and he used to get mad because they had school on Veterans Day. He would get so upset. He'd be like, why do they have school on Veterans Day? I don't know why people are not putting some respect on Veterans Day, but they're not. But anyway, my church celebrated it today, and, you know, because we love our veterans. Somebody came up to me at the end because I had on the USA shirt, and they said, "Are you a veteran?" And I was like, no, I didn't know you had to be a veteran to celebrate or rep your country or rep your set or celebrate the United States of America. I didn't know you had to be a veteran. I literally did not know. So I looked at her like so crazy. But you know what? It got me to thinking. The people who were wearing the Ukraine pins, y'all remember when Russia had entered Ukraine, they were wearing Ukraine pins? Like, no one asked them, are you from Ukraine? So why can't I wear a USA shirt? Why can't I wear a flag? Why can't I wear, like, we have to bring back patriotism, you guys, like love of country, loving our land, what God gave to us. Like, we got to bring it back. It's got to come back. So I say that to say, you guys, rock your USA gear, like rock it hard and represent tomorrow for all of the people who have sacrificed and given their lives. We need our veterans. We love our veterans. We're so grateful for them. So anyway, I digress. You guys see somebody said that I'm brainwashed. Okay, on TikTok they said I'm brainwashed because I love my country. You know what? All of these people who don't love America, why don't they just go? Why y'all not going? Why? Like, y'all all want to hang around here, stay around here, like, and you hate this place. Go. Bye-bye. Not gone yet. Bye-bye. Like, right? Anywho, you guys, we have got to talk about, like, what's been going on. Oh my God, I love my president. I love President Trump, y'all. I love him. I love him so much. I thought I loved him before, but the love it keeps going stronger and stronger. Let me tell you, we haven't heard a single thing about this presidency, and I'm so excited about it. Yo, they have been on major hush, as they should. President Trump realized that these people in Washington, they are not willing to give up their power. They are not willing to give up whatever. They're not willing to give up their money, their influence, or anything. So let me tell you, he had to go straight up on the hush hush. He is being so selective and so picky. Loyalty and making sure that person, loyalty, not just to him, you guys, but loyal to this country. It has to be people who love this country. So I'm going to show you guys a clip that went viral, you guys. Oh my God. It went completely viral because it talked about it was Tulsi Gabbard. She was talking with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And they were talking about the transition team. You guys have got to see this. This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find it. I'm so excited. I love when the left freaks out. So I posted this the day after he won, and it's already got 7,000 likes, and it's got over 70,000 views. So hold on, let me post that. Let me share it with you guys. The Trump effect is what we talking about, y'all. Hold on. Here we go.
Biden administration, who are expressing their grave concern about the fact that President Trump is doing something that has not been done before in what Bobby just talked about, that he has a privately funded transition team that is already getting to work. And they're like, well, how come he's not using taxpayer dollars for this and going through the Government Accountability Office? Something is very wrong here. Well, we should all have hope at how freaked out they are, because we're not allowing Joe Biden's Government Accountability Office to control President Trump's transition team. But this is what we're talking about.
Y'all, they are trying to slip their moles.
They're freaking out because they can't place their moles within the transition team to try to figure out what Donald Trump is doing so that they can spin up their media propaganda machines and try to preempt and undermine the work that we are doing to bring great patriots together to actually fix the government.
Oh, I love this, you guys. I love this. Okay.
So the doing things different has already started, and the more you hear these people in Washington that freak out, the more you should know, all right, we're doing good.
Oh my God, I love that she said that, you guys. Okay, so she was basically talking about they're writing articles on President Trump's transition team, saying that he's not using Washington people. And President Trump actually talks about this, you guys. He actually says when he first got to Washington, when he won in 2016, he didn't know anybody. So he had to rely on all these people who were evil. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. They were evil, you guys. And he didn't know they were evil. I mean, of course, for him, being a New York guy, he's okay, of course, they might have their problems, but they can't be as bad as New York City. And he was wrong. These people were so desperate. They were willing to do anything to maintain power. And so they would poke holes in his campaign and all of that. So this time he's doing it differently, where he has already pre-selected his people, his staff, the people who are his transition team are privately funded. So and I'm sure Elon Musk, I mean, it helps to have the most important, the richest guy in the world on your transition team. I love my president, y'all. I love how smart he is. I love how calculated he is. You can say whatever you want to, but you do not become Donald Trump by being stupid. So I really get frustrated when people say, oh, he's so stupid. Oh, because how he talks. Oh, he's this. You do not become Donald Trump by being stupid. You do not. You do not become the mogul, the man, the successful businessman, the successful artist, the successful a CEO, builder. You do not become that by being stupid. So I'm so grateful that Tulsi Gabbard is talking about how they're, the privately funded transition team. I know that he's going to have Tulsi doing a major job. I'm not sure what it will be. Oh my God. I hope she's over the military. I really hope they get her. RFK, we already know that he's, over the health, he's going to be over health. I know that Elon Musk is going to be over Department of Government Efficiency. He calls it Dodge. Elon Musk is just so cool. And he's the Dodge team. Department of Government Efficiency. And I watched the interview today with Vivek, and he was explaining what the government efficiency thing was going to be all about, and how there basically are let's just give one area of government, right? Let's say, the State Department of Government. It has so many jobs that are not doing anything, not impacting anything, not affecting anything. And we are going to have to let those people go. And those people are going to have to find jobs in the private sector. That is so good, you guys, because a lot of the private sector jobs, we have more jobs available than people to fill them, because everybody just wants to work for the government off of a government check, like Kamala Harris has done in her entire life. Okay? Who reported my live, Leanne? Oh God. Anyway. Yeah. Sue, somebody reported my live. Anyway, I didn't say anything wrong. I never say anything wrong, and TikTok still kicks me off. I've gotten used to it. Not bothered anyway. But what I will say is that we have so many jobs in the private sector and not enough Americans to fill it. And that is the reason why immigration has been one of the things that a lot of companies are pushing, and they're trying to get these illegals over here, because unfortunately we need people to work. We need people to work. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So we need people to work. And I'm really, really grateful that Donald Trump is taking it so... First of all, I do not think that he didn't take it seriously the first time. I think because he was taking it seriously is why he got the blowback that he did. Why Deep State, Washington, Legacy Washington came at him so hard is because he got into the position and he really wanted to do a good job, and he took it so seriously. Unfortunately, when you don't know what you don't know, right? He was a New York guy, so he knew everyone. He did not know DC and the swamp. He kind of, when you kind of know something, it's kind of like me when I moved to Baltimore, you guys. I came from New York, and I was like, oh, nothing's worse than New York. I quickly learned that there are intricate details in certain cultures, and I would say Washington is the exact same way, is that President Trump didn't understand or know a lot of the power players. He kind of took people, at the word of other people, and he didn't know that these people really hate Americans, hate us. And so unfortunately, his first presidency was trial and error. You guys, I am so excited about this second presidency. It had to be like this. Now, what I will say is, are we going to talk about the fact that there was a whole 20 million people that disappeared from the voting roll? I'm going to leave it alone. What I will say is God does all things well and purposeful. If you have any source of a brain, you know that something divine happened because it needed to happen like this. Us conservatives, we were devastated in 2020, right? We were devastated. However, it needed to happen like this because we needed to see how bad things can get when we have presidents or leaders who don't care about us, at all. And I love this guy who was talking about whether you love Trump or hate Trump. There's this guy on social media. He's a pastor, and he did a video about President Trump that just it'll make you cry when you watch it. You gotta watch it. You guys, let me play it for you. Hold on. Let me share my screen. It's so important. It'll literally make you cry. Share my screen, Instagram. Watch this, y'all.
Past, it's not my business. All I know is all her life when she was running in politics, she identified as a Southeast Asian. But when it was expedient to switch things, they switched it. And if you look in her family, there is not even one black person. This is a reality. Go and look at it. When God is anointing people and He's putting them in place, He vets them and He sees if He can use them. He's not looking at what color you are. The problem is you are buying into people. You're not buying into God and who God is choosing. Oh, my favorite artist supported that person. I'm going to do it. You don't realize there was a divine influence throughout this. Listen, I don't know what this man did for God. I don't know why God loves him the way He loves him. No one comes back from the things this guy has gone through. There's just no way. So some things, even if you don't hear from God, you just need to observe and say, something supernatural is behind this. This is no longer human.
Y'all, I love that. Okay, did you hear what he said? Okay, so let's... Hold on. Y'all, that was so good. He said...
I don't know her. I can't talk about her past. It's not my business.
So what he said is God, when He goes to use a person, God is not thinking about your color, okay? It makes me think about the scripture that He says, my ways are not your worries, neither are my thoughts your thought. As far as the east is from the west are my thoughts and your thought. Like, God is not thinking like we are. God is not thinking, oh my God, this person is mean and he tweets mean things. Like, God doesn't think like that. God is not thinking, oh my God, this person doesn't really say things the way that's palatable for people. Like, God doesn't think like that. God looks at, can I use this person? And I'm looking at President Trump. Like the man of God said, like, mind you, y'all, he's from Africa. Like, this is an African man, an African pastor that's just talking and seeing what he's observing. And he was like, a lot of these things, God doesn't need to tell you that He's using President Trump. You just watch and you see the things that he has gone through. People do not come back from, okay? People don't come back from. You said Trump's agenda is for the people compromise theirs and their interest. You're so right, Leanne. Like, seriously. He cares about America. He cares about people. He cares about Americans. Now, people like to make or draw the conclusion, Trump don't care nothing about you. Trump don't care nothing about y'all. Unlike you, let me boss up a little bit. Unlike you, I'm not a socialist. I'm not a communist. I'm not looking for a government check. I'm not looking for some government to care about me and pay my bills. I'm not looking for that. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but only trust in Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all Christians, y'all got issues. Y'all got issues. Y'all Christians. Y'all literally say with one mouth, my hope is in Jesus. Everything is found in Jesus. And then y'all will say with that next mouth, Trump ain't gonna do nothing for you. I don't want Trump to do anything but his job. I'll never forget when I used to be a Democrat and I used to think like a Democrat, you guys. And I remember talking to my husband about an election, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I hope they can do something for us." And that was my husband's response. And I looked at him like he was crazy, but he was like, "I don't expect nothing from the government but to do their job. I don't want anything from them. I want them to protect the border, safe schools, safe streets. I don't want a government job. I don't want them to give me any money. I don't want a check. I know that anything they give me is my money anyway, because they don't make nothing. Newsflash, the government does not make hats. They don't make doilies. They don't make toilet tissue. They don't make anything. The only thing that the government makes is problems, okay? Everything else, it is our tax dollars that solve the problems that the government creates, okay? Or that human beings or people create. I don't want anything from the government. I don't want anything for President Trump but to do his job, which is to improve the future of my children. That is it. That should be the extent in which we want from the government. And Christians crack me up when they say these kinds of things. Speaking of Christians, I got the privilege to sit, y'all, because we won the election. I had to go back and look at all these preachers, you know, all the Jamal Bryants and the William Murphys. I had to see what they was preaching about this Sunday. Lord Jesus. Watch a clip from Jamal Bryant and you're going to be like, they just keep touting it. They're so mad that she lost the election. They are mad that they put up a candidate who was incapable, who was not qualified. This candidate honestly should have went through the primaries, y'all. I think if Kamala had went through the primaries, this would be very, very different. We wouldn't even be talking about Kamala right now because unfortunately she was not qualified. However, these people are their minds are so gone and so messed up that they're not coming to terms with anything like a lot of people in the news media. Like, you know, well, maybe we should have primary or maybe we should. They're chalking it up to misogyny, racism, and just lying. And they're lying and they don't even care. And they're lying to themselves, you guys. President Trump was the president from 2016 to 2020. And mind you, he was a really great president. You don't have to like him, okay? You don't have to like him. You don't have to make a baby with him. You don't have to sleep with him to acknowledge the fact that gas was $2. It was. You don't have to like him. So what I will say is, let me see. Jamal Bryant is talking, and he's talking to his congregations of thousands of like brainwashed people that call themselves Jesus followers. And he's literally lying, you guys. Instead of him coming to terms, he doubles down and lies, okay? Watch this clip, because this is so interesting to me that nobody is holding these people accountable at all. Watch this clip of him.
An attempted insurrection on Capitol Hill on January 6th, but are threatening to pull out the military on those who march for Black Lives Matter. They want you to accept the dividing of families in the largest threat of deportation of immigrants, even if it divides mothers from children. And they said babies in cages will be a glorious day. They want you to believe that the smuggling of fentanyl has been from the Mexican cartel, but they will not tell you that the majority of those who have been arrested have been white males. They want you to accept that you're going to receive more money when Trump was not responsible for the stimulus check in the first place. They want you to get excited.
Y'all, so here's my issue with pastors. He's getting up there and lying. The majority of the drug smugglers are white males. I just need to read the room, y'all. I need to... Who believes that? Who believes that? The majority of drug smugglers... No, I'm not saying that there's not white male drug smugglers. I'm not saying that. But how many of you guys believe that the majority of drug smugglers are white males? Is that what, like, they just making it up? That's why God don't fool with black people sometimes. This is exactly why. Like, this is exactly why. You're in a pulpit preaching to people and just making it up. Let this play.
About getting a tax break, but Negro, you don't qualify. That's for folk that's making over $400,000 and you $50,000 or less. Talking about make America great again. When, Negro? When was it great?
Well, then leave, sir. Leave. Pastor Jamal, Brian, you know you can leave.
They can give it, but they cannot take it. They want you to accept an attempted insurrection on Capitol Hill on January 6th, but are threatening to pull out the military on those who march for Black Lives.
Y'all, they can say these lies so easily. He says that they're ignoring the insurrection on January 6th. It is now coming out, you guys. It is unfolding that the quote-unquote insurrection on January 6th was... There's so many lies to go with that, it's not even funny. But I'm not going to go there. But they're talking about he wants to release the military on Black Lives Matter protests. First of all, people were actually getting killed in the Black Lives Matter protests, which is different than the quote-unquote insurrection with no guns on Capitol Hill. These were people who thought that their government or their election was stolen, and because of that, they behaved badly. I am not saying that it's good or bad. One can argue for both ways, but what I'm saying is it's very, very different to say that it was an insurrection. And Black Lives Matter, they burnt down... Let's keep it funky. They were burning down cities all across the nation. They were stealing liquor, robbing liquor stores, taking Gucci bags in California, all kinds of foolishness that they were doing that had nothing to do with the movement, but had everything to do with what they thought was owed to them because some crackhead died at the hands of a police, and we're even finding out that that wasn't even true. Y'all, like, this man is getting in the pulpit, this sacred pulpit, and lying to thousands and thousands of people, and they're just eating it all up. It's actually really annoying. It's actually really annoying, and I'll tell you why. Let's keep going and let's keep watching this.
Matter. They want you to accept the dividing of families in the largest threat of deportation of immigrants, even if it divides mothers from children. And they said babies in cages will be a glorious day.
Y'all don't care nothing about dividing the family. These are these people that celebrate the black men not being in the household. This is the party that celebrates LGBTQ and broken homes and broken families and transitioning your kids without telling the parents. He doesn't care anything about families at all. So now you want to act like you care so much about immigrants and migrants being separated from their children. You want to virtue signal and say, "Oh my God, I care so much about the Mexicans and the people who come over here illegally," but you don't care anything about the thousands of people, millions of people, by the way, who are separated their family every single day through the prison system that break the law. Like, you don't care about those people, but you care about the people who are breaking the law by crossing our border. Like, it's just weird to me that he gets in this sacred pulpit and starts to talk about things like he cares about them. You don't care anything about
They want you to believe that the smuggling of fentanyl has been from the Mexican cartel, but they will not tell you that the majority of those who have been arrested have been white male.
The majority of those who have been arrested is very different than the majority of people who are actually committing the crime. If we want to believe in our mind that more white males are in the drug game, then fine. Y'all lie to yourself. It's the same thing these black people do whenever you bring up, black men are killing each other in the hood. Oh, well, white people kill each other too. Not to the degree that the blacks are doing it. Like, let's tell the truth. And honestly, who cares? We should not be comparing ourselves to white people. White people are not comparing themselves to us. White people are not saying, "Oh, we need to really catch up with the rate of murders in our communities like black people." They don't compare themselves to us. Why do we continue to compare ourselves to them? It's weird, y'all. It really is. I'm sorry. And then to have this pastor that so-called speaks for the blacks, it's just like, what are you doing? And then with his same breath, you guys, oh my God, I gotta find this. I gotta find this clip. I gotta find this clip because y'all are going to crack up so bad. Y'all gonna crack up so bad. Let me get New Birth. Y'all gonna crack up. This is the same man that feels pain. I don't know.
Did they cheer by chewing?
Hold on. Yeah, y'all gotta see this.
From around the country.
Hold on. Y'all watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is so important. Replace screen sharing. Watch this man. Watch this man. Watch this man.
1,000 men are going to come to Atlanta. The NAACP has already signed off on it. The Urban League has already signed off on it. But I want 1,000 men to come to Atlanta. Those of you who are watching online, for black men to come up with a 4-year legislative agenda for what it is that we want to see happen, and to really put our focus as men on the line. Power concedes nothing without a demand.
A demand for what, sir? A 4-year legislative agenda. He said that 1,000 men need to come up. First of all, black men didn't vote for President Trump. Y'all made it clear. Oh, we didn't vote for President Trump. We voted, 85% of us still voted. 77% of us still voted for President. Why do you feel like he owes you anything? He don't owe you a single thing, Mr. Jamal Bryant. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. That Trump train, that gravy train is sadly gone. You had a chance to talk to President Trump in 2020 and you chose not to. You chose to jump on the Joe Biden train. You chose to jump on the Kamala Harris train when Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson was trying to talk to Joe Biden and President Trump, y'all looked at him like he was crazy. And now that he's won, you somehow think that you have some kind of demands or some mandates. Sir, the least you can do is sit back and enjoy the ride, okay? Thank a MAGA member that gas will be cheap and that rent is going to go down and that oil prices we're going to get to sell to other countries and we can pay off of some of our debt, that your future, your kids' future will be brighter. Thank a MAGA member. Thank a MAGA member. You remember? You better thank a MAGA member that your haircut prices won't continue to go up. Thank a MAGA member that inflation will be under control. Thank a MAGA member that you can kind of buy oxtails at this point. Thank a MAGA member. But no. Ain't nobody got no time to be talking to no black folks about nothing. Y'all already pledged your allegiance to the loser. Y'all pledged y'all allegiance to the black girl who was up there playing. Y'all pledged y'all allegiance. Like she was incompetent and y'all knew it. Y'all knew it. But y'all platformed her and y'all were not honest about what she brought. I even talked to people in my job, you guys, and they were saying little stupid stuff like, oh, well, we could give her a chance. No. You give people a chance at McDonald's. You give people a chance in an internship. You give people a chance. Oh, you at a barbershop. This is what I told them. I said, you at a barbershop. You need to get your hair cut. And your guy is not working a little bit. Your guy his chair is full or he's not working. He's off today. And there's a guy there. And mind you don't really feel that comfortable with him. But you're like, okay, I'll give him a chance. You don't just give somebody a chance for President of the United States, which is the most important job in the entire world. And it's going to affect your future and the future of your kids. You don't just, let's just give her a chance. That's stupid. And you pledge your allegiance to her, and now you somehow think that you can give President Trump a mandate? Boy, if you don't go sit your little slimy, sleazy self down somewhere and go get saved, bye. These people are crazy. Oh, black men got a mandate for who? You better have a mandate for your kids. You better have a mandate for your family, for your home. But you ain't got no mandate for America, bruh. Voting for her. Chill off my president. Enjoy what he's going to do for everybody. Please. These people are crazy. Speaking of which, I'm so grateful that in his first 48 hours, they were talking about Iran is now in negotiations, you guys. They don't want to go to war. Trump's first 48 hours. Hold on, let me let you see this girl. I think I love melanated pretty girls that get it. I love melanated pretty girls that get it. Y'all gotta watch this chick. Hold on, let me see. Mandate. I'm sorry, y'all. That thing got me heated. A mandate. 1,000 men. We're gonna demand something from the government. Screw you. Try Jesus. Not me. Y'all know I say try Jesus, not me. Please. Don't try my president. He done gave y'all a chance. Y'all crazy. Here we go. Watch this.
Trump ain't even in the White House yet. The stock market then shot up. Interest rates dropped. Hamas like, we trying to make peace in the Middle East. Putin and Zelensky like, what's up, Trump? We on board. We ready to end this. You know we linked up a couple months ago, but let's make it happen now.
Hold on, let me get y'all.
I mean, what more can you ask for? That's a leader. People respect him all around the world. You ain't gotta like him, but you definitely should respect him. See, it's kind of like your mother. You know how y'all grew up? I don't like my mama telling me what to do, talking to me crazy. Okay, and that's because that person want the best for you and they want you to take shit seriously. A lot of y'all be want somebody to patronize you and treat you like a child. Y'all are grown. Grow up.
Grow up.
This is a country and it needs to be ran by people that other people respect. These world leaders need somebody they can respect, not somebody that can bully them or somebody that's just going to let anything happen. We're going to have safer borders, a better economy. We don't have to worry about our daughters going in the bathroom with men. We don't have to worry about men competing in sports. He is trying to protect the integrity of this country. And if you think that all of the things that I just mentioned is okay, something is wrong with you. And you need to take that little Medicare, Medicaid, that free voucher you get, and go get your ass some help.
Y'all!
Trump ain't even in the White House yet. The stock market then shot up. Interest rates dropped. Hamas, like, we trying to make peace in the Middle East. Putin and Zelensky like, what's up, Trump? We on board. We ready to end this. You know we linked up a couple months ago, but let's make it happen now. I mean, what more can you ask for? That's a leader. People respect him.
And you need people to respect your leadership, y'all. Like, Daddy's home with President Trump, and that is, y'all, that is really, honestly, that's the only reason to have a president. Like the President Joe Biden, I don't know what the heck. Like, has anybody seen him? The last I seen, he was walking on a beach and he was about to fall, y'all. The last I seen him, he was about to fall. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh my God, I gotta find him on the beach. Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta find him on the beach. Poor thing is on the beach and he looked like he was about to fall. What's the, oh my God, what is this man's name? That was, I felt so bad. Oh God, what is, y'all, I gotta find this clip of him about, he on the beach about to fall. Hold on, my president. Biden. Let me see if I can see. Let me see if I can find something on, like him on the beach, y'all. And he was about to fall. I felt so bad. I felt, like, y'all. It's just sad at this point. Poor Joe Biden. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on, I know I can find it. Y'all gotta see this. They said, ladies and gentlemen, your president. Ladies and gentlemen, your president. Hold on, let me see. Replace screen sharing. Y'all watch y'all president. Watch him. Oh my God. Oh God. Somebody, y'all, get him. Somebody get President Joe Biden. He can't walk in the sand, y'all. Bless his Lord. Somebody get him. President Joe Biden. Hold on, watch him again, y'all. Watch him again. Oh, President Joe Biden. Y'all, I'm listening to my cousin in here. She is crying. Y'all, President Joe Biden. That's elder abuse. Okay, so yeah, we need a world leader that people respect. And I'm sorry, President Trump. Like that African guy said, I don't know what this man do for God. But clearly, God love him like he do. I don't know why God love him like he do. I don't know what this man do for God. Let me tell you, the only thing that we can explain what happened on November 5th is divine intervention, you guys. Divine intervention. I don't know why God chooses to use who he chooses to use. People could say that other people are better Christian than President Trump. People can say that. However, God is using this man, and I'm grateful. I really am. I feel safer. I feel more comfortable about the future of my kids. Having someone in there, you guys, clearly the Trump effect is already happening. The stock market has gone up. There are talks. There is nothing wrong. President Trump always says this is nothing wrong with getting along with world leaders. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anybody tell you that there's something wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm so grateful that he talks to North Korea and he talks to Putin and he talks. You have to talk. He's a businessman. He makes deals, you guys. And honestly, he's so internally motivated. And I don't get it. I'm not a guy, right? I'm not a guy. So I don't quite understand it. But a man who is honest and a man is principled wants to do the right thing no matter what. And to watch these Jamal Bryants just wake up the day after they called this man a Nazi, they called this man a racist, they called him all kinds of things. They said it was going to be a threat to democracy. It was going to be the end of your rights as a woman. You're going to go back into the cotton fields. They said everything. Oprah, and I quote her when I say, this is going to be the last election. This man is not going to let you vote anymore. He's going to take away your voting right. They did everything to manipulate the people, and they lost. And I'm so grateful that nobody wants transgenderism. Nobody wants this gay stuff. Nobody want all this abortion stuff. Shout your abortion. Nobody wants high rent, high gas, high mortgage. Nobody wants this. And the people of America has spoken, and these liars and these manipulators like Jamal Bryant, Pastor William Murphy, all them people that was in the commercial. I will not support the Clark sisters at all. All these people, none of them apologized. The people on The View that had these women scared that, oh my God, all their rights are going to be taken. Nobody apologized. Nobody said, I'm sorry, guys. Even, and I'll leave with this clip, you guys. I'll finish with this clip because this is so important. Even Charlemagne the God, Charlemagne the not God, had to acknowledge that something was seriously wrong. He said, do you notice the day after the election, nobody's calling him a threat to democracy? Y'all watch this.
Don't y'all find it strange that now that he's won, they're not calling him a threat to democracy? They're not calling him a fascist. I mean, damn, on Monday.
They're not calling him anything.
On Monday, they was just calling him that. I would think that, you know, if you really believe that, then somebody's speech would be about how America effed up and how things are about to be really bad.
Leaving that man
He's
alone.
the most powerful man in the world now.
It just makes you wonder how much of it did they really believe, or how much of it was just politics.
Now-
It was
That's for
just
this country.
politics.
That's all we can do. But don't y'all find it strange that now that he's won, they're not calling him a threat to democracy? They're not calling him a fascist. I mean, damn, on Monday.
They're not calling him anything.
On Monday, they was just calling him that. I would think that, you know, if you really believe that, then somebody's speech would be about how America effed up and how things are about to be really
They're
bad.
leaving that man
He's
alone.
the most powerful man in the world now.
It just makes you wonder how much of it did they really believe, or how much of it was just politics.
Now-
Yeah,
That's for this.
and Charlemagne, and that's so important, you guys, that the people, and I even did a live on this, or a quick video on it, is like, you guys, y'all are mad, but the people that are y'all should be mad at are the people that had y'all scared. This man was president from 2016 to 2020, and none of these things were an issue. None of these things were an issue. None of them were an issue. And so all of a sudden, they were saying that Trump's going to be a threat to democracy, and Trump's going to have you back in chains, and Trump's going to do this, Trump's going to do that. And y'all didn't ask a single question. Y'all just went along with it. That's a problem. That's a problem. And I'm so glad that the American people held their own. Even to the point where they were making commercials about to women, try to manipulate women. Oh, just vote for her and don't tell your husband. Do you know how divisive that is? Anti-God, anti-family, these people are. And they wanted us to somehow just mosey on and drag old Kamala to the finish line. And these pastors just went along with it. I come to tell you, the devil is a liar. Obey him, sis, my cousin. Go follow her. She said, nah, the Clark sisters for real. Erica Campbell they shocked me too, girl. They shocked me too. Torin Wolfriend says, as a voter, it's sad that it takes a clear mind and analytical thinking to really see how extremely beneficial Trump will do, not only for the American people, but across the globe as well. You're so right, Torin. It's so true. Matt, that's my honey, y'all. He said no longer human. It's true. Like what he's going through, this ain't human, y'all. This is divine. This is supernatural. Anywho, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful that you choose to watch me, you guys. Let me tell you, I am so thankful for the future of our country. I'm so invigorated. Thank you to all the veterans who sacrificed their life, you guys. And we have something to fight for. God is on our side. This week has shown me that it's not doom and gloom, you guys. If Trump didn't win, I would have really believed that God's hand of judgment was on the United States of America, but I now know better, and I'm so grateful, you guys. The brainwashing worked on the left beyond belief. Yeah, you're so right, Pyramid 7. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. We're gonna talk about all the reasons why Kamala, they're blaming the blame game. They're blaming so many people, you guys. And I wanted to kind of mix that into this show, but I was like, you know what? Let me just kind of keep it simple with the Trump effect. And but I do think it's important to see what they're blaming. They're blaming the neo-Nazi. They're blaming, oh God, you gotta watch Morning Joe. They are blaming racism on The View. They are blaming, oh my God, all kinds of things. They're blaming a double standard, like Trump is being held to a lesser standard than Kamala. They're saying all these kinds of things. And just, I really want to take some time to unpack it because I think it's really, really interesting. But in the meantime, between time, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.